Borderline personality disorder. My life is the most successful it has ever been at this moment in time. I've got the YouTube channel, and we're getting close, I think, to 3,000 subscribers. You would not believe how long it took me to get 100 subscribers. The fact that any of you have subscribed is just amazing. And if you have not yet subscribed, we know I'm going for 3,000 subscribers. You could help me do that. You could help me be more successful and keep on my path if you wanted to hit that subscribe button. Sure to ring a ding ding the little bell. I don't know why, but YouTube says that I have to say that. So ring a ding ding the bell. Give this video a like, or if you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. Leave a comment in the comment section. Just any kind of engagement would be great. Job wise, I have a job that sucks, but every job sucks. It's not a successful job, but it works for me. I make my own hours. Very accommodating to my not liking to work. Can do the bare minimum and make enough to pay the bills, and that's really all I want. Therefore, the least amount that I can do and survive works fine for me. Mentally I'm doing better. I'm still depressed all the time, and I'd like to eat a bullet. I don't know, it's just everything should be better. Everything is better. It's better than it was a couple years ago, or maybe even a year ago. From the point of view of what society says that I should care about, and what the people around me care about. The people around me wanted me to be able to survive on my own without them needing to hold my hand, or even worse, pay for everything. They wanted me to be a good member of society that could pay for their own shit. Now, they wouldn't say it that way, but come on, I know what it was. And they wanted me to not be so needy, and this was everybody. So they're all happy that I'm on a path. They see me as doing good. Therefore, any time that I want to even discuss maybe that it's not making me happy or fulfilling, or that there might be something wrong with it, nobody wants to listen or hear about that. You say something bad about the path you're on, and then that maybe means that you're going to have to rely on them again, and they're going to have to start buying everything for you again, and they just got out of that hellish nightmare, and they're not going to go back. They're not going back. They just chalk it up like, no, well, everybody feels this way. Well, then why are we doing it? If everybody feels unsatisfied in life and unfulfilled in life, and are just doing what everybody has told them they have to do to make everybody around them happy, so those people don't have to take care of them or worry about them, but none of us are happy and content or feeling that our life has matter, or meaning, then why do we do it? Why are we doing it? We don't have to. We could stop doing it, and it would be okay. We would find a new way of doing things. It would be more interesting than going to work every day, I guarantee that. My job does not need to be done. I go into stores. Everything is put in a spot, and there is such a science that goes into where that jar of peanut butter winds up, or that can of tuna. And you would never believe how much goes into that. So I guess my job's important to make sure that those big corporations make sure that their tuna's in the right spot. But see, that makes me even hate it more. That pisses me off even more, and I hate my job even more for that. It's not helping me at all. I don't care if they sell their fucking tuna. I don't even like tuna. Notice how much choice we have when it comes to shit that don't matter? Like, if you want a brand of tuna, there's 100 different brands of tuna that you can get. Yet, you want a president, you got 2 choices. But if we want a can of tuna, there's 1,000 different tunas. And there's companies out there paying big dollars to make sure you buy their fucking tuna. That they win the choice. And the thing is, it's the same companies will compete against themselves. Because there's only like 4 or 5 actual big companies that own everything. And so they're always competing against themselves. They pay big money so that they can bury the competitor tuna that they own. What the fuck is wrong with the world? And the insane thing is I gotta go and make sure that that shit's enforced. I'm the enforcer of the tuna. A tuna enforcer. And I had to sign paperwork saying that I would not talk about my job. Therefore, I did not. I just told a fictional story. It's all subliminal shit, and they've done studies. Psychiatrists and shit have gotten involved. So, therefore, if they can trick us into buying their tuna or their smart pasta, yes, smart pasta, it's a thing, than these paths that we find ourselves on. Isn't that, that's like the biggest scam of them all. And you're going to work all of the good years that you have. You're going to spend making somebody else's dreams come true, making them rich. Yeah, fuck it. No, there isn't. There used to be a time when you might be able to retire for the last couple of years, but nowadays, now you gotta work until you fucking die. Why? I do understand the security of being a tuna enforcer, not being stressed about how bills are going to be paid, but that's not even true. Been out of work for the most part. I get a couple hours, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to pay rent. Not the stress of not being able to pay my bills, even being a tuna enforcer. Why sell your soul? Don't even get a little less stress for it. I think that would make me want to do this YouTube channel more. Like, I'd be pumping out videos, really trying to get people to go and help this channel out by following the link in the description for Patreon, where they can watch new and exciting videos, and follow the link in the description. Only $1 a month. I'll buy that for $1. Ring-a-ding-ding. Every day I go to work, I wonder, I'm talking to myself, wonder, why are you doing something that you're so opposed to? Is it because everybody wants you to do that? If you didn't do it, everybody would then think, well, he's gonna hit rock bottom. They would think the worst of you because you just couldn't find it within yourself to sell your soul. That's part of it. I mean, I've let people down for so long that now that people are actually happy with my actions, it would suck to let them all down again. There's that fear of, like, being the person that talks about the butt gremlins. Now, yeah, I'm selling my soul, but I'm making it at the moment. He's got a good job, supporting his family, but he loves to whittle. He'll whittle all day long. So he quits his job and puts his whole family's lives at risk so that he can make it as a whittler, to become the greatest whittler ever known, and then fails and his family leaves him and he dies in an alleyway on drugs, because that's just, he hit rock bottom. You know, his hands are all gnarled up because he's been out in the cold, so he can't whittle no more. And nobody wants to see that movie. No one wants to live that movie. Theoretically, I still could have a good 40 years ahead of me. Maybe not a good 40 years. And I'm worried that I'm going to be at the end of those 50 years or whatever. I'm going to look in the mirror and I'm just not even going to realize how fast that it passed. I was just doing the thing. I was doing the path. I was making everybody around me happy. And so I'd keep doing it, thinking that eventually, you know, I'm going to get my chance to do what I want to do, and there's going to be an opportunity or something. I won't have to sell my soul. But every day you sell your soul, it gets easier to sell your soul, and you get more sucked into it until, you know, eventually you stop even remembering that there was something else you wanted to do, and it doesn't seem like selling your soul anymore, because now it really matters where the tuna goes. And you're going to make sure the tuna goes where the fucking tuna goes, because that's where it fucking goes. And you're moving up, you're doing better, and then I look in the mirror and I realize that I'm in the same town that I wanted to get out of 40, 50 years ago, doing a job that I never wanted in the first place. And it's not that far-fetched that that would happen. Another scenario, it's very likely I could just drop dead at work. Wouldn't that just really be the icing on the cake? People would say, well, he died doing what he hated. Then I'm beaten by some random kids that hate whittling, and then a dog attacks me, and I'm eaten by a bear. I would take that over those other two scenarios. If you feel the way I do, why are you doing it? Why are we all doing it? Why are we playing the game? If we all just stop playing the game, we could make a new system. We could make a new system based off things that we find to be meaningful. And it'll be a shitty system, I'm sure. People will go along with it for 200 years or so, and then they'll realize that system sucks. And that system will be killing them like the system that we got now is killing us, and they'll have to come up with a new one. Now, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Until next time, keep on keeping on.